Some very exciting archaeology news this week. We might have a new Mycenaean palace. If you're familiar with Bronze Age Greece at all, you know that the centers of power during this period were Mycenae, Tiryns, and Pylos. Each of these early city-states had a huge palace, a comprehensive archive, and a whole bunch of other really cool archaeological goodies, many of which have been excavated and can be seen in a bunch of different museums around the world. But many historians have thought for a very long time that it was strange that there was no equivalent of these mighty power centers anywhere in the south, specifically in the area that later became Sparta, a major center of power. However, it now looks like we have a palace. Nearly 20 years of archaeological work at Agios Vasileios have turned up essentially everything you would expect to find at one of these major Mycenaean palaces. It started with things like walls and foundations of a monumental building. And then the Linear B tablets turned up. The presence of Linear B tablets meant that this was an administrative center. And when you find your Linear B tablets in a quantity in a place like this, it's pretty clear that that is the archive room where all of the documents and receipts and letters and recipes and anything else you would possibly want to record at your royal center of power would be stored. And then, of course, there's beautiful artifacts like this bull-headed Rhyton and this sealstone which depicts a nautilus. And all of these combined with the building ruins that they found indicated that yes, this was indeed a palace, with exactly the kind of layout that you would expect at a Mycenaean palace and all of the elite goods that you would expect to find there too, as well as the receipts to go with it. Two new buildings from recent excavations have turned up more information about the type of production that was happening here and the type of long-distance trade that was being done to send those goods out into the rest of the ancient world and to also import goods from other parts of the ancient world. And in true Mycenaean fashion, the palace was really only active for a short period of time before a catastrophic fire destroyed everything. Based on everything that's been found so far, it looks like the palace really had a period of flourishing between 1350 BC and 1200 BC until that catastrophic fire happened. Exactly why it happened, they're not sure yet. But this discovery now puts Laconia on the ancient Greek map as a major player during the Bronze Age. And it's finally starting to provide some answers to some long-standing questions about how things were working and exactly how they worked during the Mycenaean period.